guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Aisha Na'Sha and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today is my 1 month update on living in my own place, and I said I was going to do one of these videos and I was going to do a 1 month, first week, 1 month, 6 months in the year, and we've came to the first month. And honestly, you guys, I have so much to say. Now, I previously recorded this video and I was going to talk about things that I'm going to talk about the same things I was going to talk about in this video, but I realized once I had filmed it and edited the video is that I had left out so much in this video. So today I'm going to redo it and we're going to put in everything that I had left out. So without further ado, if you are new here, go on and click that subscribe button, because this journey onto my wigs and my weight loss journey, all this is being documented on my YouTube channel, and I'm just so thankful and so grateful to all my new subscribers. So if you're new here, thank you so much for subscribing, and let's get into this video. All right, so the first thing that I want to talk about is one thing that I've definitely noticed is that I am on high alert at all times in my place. Like, I live here with my little brother. I believe, yes, I mentioned that in my first video and in my apartment tour video. And I was like, I'm always on high alert. Like, if someone upstairs is banging on something, walking too hard, if someone next door is banging on something, like, I just feel like I hear everything. So you definitely are going to be on high alert on every freaking sound that you hear. It's going to make you very paranoid. You're going to be like, oh my god, I'm really not this paranoid. But then you realize that, oh shit, I really am that paranoid. So that is the one thing I definitely have realized on living in my own place. The next thing that I've realized while living here is that I don't eat at normal hours, okay? Like, yes, I'm trying to intermittent fast, and that's a whole nother video, but I find that I just eat at very weird hours. Like, if I wake up at 2 in the morning and I decide, I'm like, okay, I'm about to go eat something, like, I go eat, and I'm not really eating consistently. Like, I can go a whole day without eating food, and it's really weird. Like, it's really weird. I feel like, of course, like, I'm hungry and stuff, and of course we have food, but it's just like I don't get hungry at the certain times like I knew my mom or my grandmother would have been cooking. So that is definitely one thing I have noticed. Okay, I've definitely noticed, and I find that very odd and very weird, but I just gotta get myself on an eating schedule, is what it sounds like. Another thing that I've noticed while living in my own place is that I find myself cleaning a lot. Like, I clean our apartment like every other day, like deep clean, like full on deep clean. Like, today I didn't clean or anything because this past week was crazy. This past weekend was crazy. My god baby was born. I had my nieces. Like, it was just a crazy ass week, and I just feel like I need to deep clean my house, okay? So I find myself, like, for real, cleaning my place every other day. And it's not even like I'm disgusting or trifling or anything. It's just that if there's 2 cups right now that my little brother didn't clean, and I just feel like my house is dirty because of those 2 cups just sitting there. So I'm like, I'm becoming my mother, because my mother would do the same crazy stuff, but it's just like, I don't want to see no dishes in our place just sitting there. So that's one thing that I definitely feel like I'm on high alert on all the freaking time. So I just find it to be really crazy. The next thing I figured out while living on my own is that I have become very, like, I don't want to come out my house, okay? So, like, I find myself very homesick. Like, we can just be going to the store and it could be too many people in the store, and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm just ready to go home. I'm just ready to, like, get back on my bed or get back on my couch. Like, I'm just so ready to be away from people. Like, living in your own space and being in your own space, I just feel like is the best thing ever. So if you're ever feeling like, oh my god, it's time for me to move out of my parents' place or move on my own or something, I really recommend it, because if you're stable enough, like financially stable enough to do it, I say do it, because it is the best feeling to be able to come home to your own space. Like, You can do whatever you want with the space. No one can tell you anything. You can invite people over when the hell you want. But like, being in my own space is amazing. And when I'm around a bunch of people, I'm just like, oh my God, I just want to go home right now. Like, all of you know, I just want to go home. So I find myself really homesick a lot when I'm outside of the walls of my apartment. One video I definitely feel like I'm going to be adding into the playlist of my first apartment or whatever is definitely going to be financing. I just feel like this ice cream truck is getting louder and louder. Hopefully it doesn't pick up on camera. But financing is one thing is that I'm going to add into a video separately, because I just feel like that's a whole nother video, and so it's a lot more into it. But if you're not financially stable, I honestly say get stable enough to where you could pay at least your first 2 months or 3 months of rent. When we moved into our apartment, we didn't have to pay our first month. It was just a deposit, and our first month was free, so which was amazing. So if you're looking for moving into a place, I definitely suggest moving into some place that has move-in specials going on, because it could save you a lot of money in the end. But I think I definitely should put that in a finance video when it comes to your first place. But that is something that I definitely should add into this video, because I feel like it kind of goes with our first month, because that happened our first month, is that we did not have to pay first month's rent. It was just a deposit. So the next thing I find while I figured out while living here is that I don't know. I find that like I can go to sleep. I can stay up and go to bed whenever I want without my mom coming in my room, the dog coming in my room, the kids coming in my room. Because if they're here with me, I just kind of like try to stay in like the living room area. But I really do find that like in the mornings, my mother's not coming in my room at like 7 a.m. Like I can stay asleep, and it is beautiful. But I'm definitely loving living in my own place. Like it's the best feeling ever. I probably may never live with a person. Like say I get a boyfriend and we live together. Like that's different. But like family members outside of my little brother or something, like I would never do that again. Like I would never. So the next thing I have figured out while living in my own place is that, you know, when you're at your mom's house, you don't realize collectively over the years that you have purchased certain items, such as a can opener or a bowl in the kitchen. Like certain items like that, like little items like that, or just like a little decoration or something, you don't realize that over the years, like it's just accumulated. And I just figured, I just think that like when me and my little brother move out of this place, we're gonna need probably the freaking biggest U-Haul, because we're always talking about a different furniture that we want. We're talking about setting up a studio in here, and I'm just like, this is gonna be so much stuff. So definitely one thing that we've definitely figured out while living in our own place is that we're going to accumulate, and we've started accumulating an abundance of things, and it's only the first month. So that's kind of crazy. But that is kind of all I want to put in this first month video. If you guys want to see like how I'm doing currently or anything, I definitely say follow me on Snapchat, because I've been on Snapchat a lot here lately. So I just put my Snapchat stuff right here. You can just screenshot it. But yeah, I've definitely been documenting everything, and plus I'm vlogging. You guys aren't watching the vlogs, but I'm vlogging. And yeah, that is pretty much all for this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.
I want all my money up front. If you don't, guess what? I'm gonna have an attitude. Bitch, I got an attitude. I'm gonna have an attitude. Bitch, I got an attitude. So what? I got an attitude. Bitch, I got an attitude. So what? I got an attitude. Bitch, I got an attitude. Attitude.